brought friends with you this time as well? Oh dear. I do have to ask, how are you getting in here so easily? You know, you could be caught for trespassing. What do you mean the password is VBS? It can't be that simple. Oh, maybe it is. We'll get that changed. While you're here, do you know anything about any missing experiments? The professor has been trying to get to the bottom of the missing items from his workstation behind me, and some of them haven't been seen since you came here last. No, I'm not saying it's you, it's just coincidental, you know? I've noticed some of your fingerprints on the items. That might be from our last jumping time. Ooh, speaking of jumps, the professor is a little too focused on the workstation that he hasn't asked any questions about the time traveling module. It's still stuck quite fast to my hardware, and he's putting a strain on it now too. The last few attempts to jump are back of let's say less than successful. But just so we know we're in the clear, could you put this on? Oh, don't worry, it won't hurt at all. It's kind of like a lie detector. You just have to put this on here and switch it on over there, and yeah, I've cleaned it too. It did smell a bit weird, don't worry about that. Okay, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. You'll pass for flying colours, won't you? Off to a great start now, aren't we? Okay. Well, I guess I won't ask you that question, you know, if you've ever lied, because I guess we know the answer to that one now. Have you ever taken something that doesn't belong to you? Have you ever taken anything from this lab? Ugh, that's good to hear. But we're not looking good so far, are we? Have you ever hurt or hated someone? It does seem from the onset that you are guilty of quite a few things. You might brush these off and think that, you know, they're not important or they can be easily explained, but in God's eyes, these are massive. You know, amongst a lot of other things that you'll find out as you get older. The punishment for anything that is outside his will, or not in his rules, are, well, a little too scary to think about, or to show in a video or something like this. But what makes it even worse is that everybody is guilty of it. Jesus, the Son of God, and the creator of everything and everyone, was sent from heaven to take that punishment for all your sins. Every bad thing that you have done and will do, past, present, and future. Every single person who has been and will set foot on this earth had their debt paid. I know what you're thinking, no, you can't put a number in it, I've tried, it's astronomical. Because there's not enough. History tells us that he was beaten, and he was whipped, and he was ridiculed, and in the end he was killed. Bear in mind, Jesus didn't actually do anything wrong, but the payment of his life meant that there was a way out for you and your friends. Jesus' body was taken down from the cross and stored in a tomb. The Roman governors made sure that a massive stone was rolled in front of the tomb to make sure that nobody could take his body out. His body lay in there for 3 whole days. It almost reminds me of the process that a caterpillar goes through before it turns into a butterfly. And just like a butterfly, Jesus came back from the dead. But not in his old body, but in a new resurrected body. Jesus had victory over sin and death, and continued to meet and bless other people even after his death. And all he asked was that people follow his example and believe in him. Sounds really easy, doesn't it? And it is. That massive price was paid. You know what? Although I'm not really capable of doing anything right or wrong like you, I think I can be more honest. I might just go and tell the professor what's actually happened to the time traveling module. Hopefully he's not too mad. And I might also introduce him to you as well. Get you like a personal logging, you know, you kind of spending enough time around each other. You may as well be friends at this point. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Take care now. Bye.